Where does your food come from? Maybe it's up the street or across the world or your own backyard. Who had a hand in growing that food? Maybe a gardener or a farmer? A lot of things went into growing that food, from planting to harvesting to transporting it to you. But there's one helper you might not be thinking of when you bite into that apple: pollinators. In order for a plant to produce fruit and make seeds, it needs to be pollinated. Pollen from one flower must reach the ovary of another flower. Some plants do this with wind pollination, like wheat and willow trees. Many don't. In fact, 1/3 of the food you eat required a pollinator to get to your plate. Unfortunately, pollinators are in trouble. This includes honeybees plagued by colony collapse disorder and hummingbirds that are losing habitat. A huge number of insects and animals are responsible for pollination, and without them, we'd find our plates a much more boring place and the landscape far less colorful. Fortunately, the Pollinator Partnership are working to support our fading pollinators. From providing resources to taking action on the ground and increasing habitat, the folks at the Pollinator Partnership are trying to raise awareness and help pollinators. Pollinator Partnership is providing resources to schools, individuals, and organizations. One of my favorites is their regional planting guides. Based on the region that you live in, you can get suggestions for pollinator-friendly plants to plant in your own backyard, everything from low ground cover to towering trees. They're also on the ground increasing pollinator habitat. Their Bee Buffer project, for example, recruits Ohio farmers to plant bee foraging plots. These are basically areas of plants that allow bees to forage year-round. With monoculture farming like we have most places, there's only a small window of time where bees have nutrients. So by planting these year-round flowering areas, we're increasing native pollinators and honeybees. I encourage you to visit their website, use their resources to help pollinators in your area, and donate if you can. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to help the Pollinator Partnership, you can do so by voting for my video at the Project for Awesome website through the link in the description. With enough votes, the Pollinator Partnership will get a portion of the proceeds raised during the Project for Awesome to let them continue doing their amazing work. If you're new to Brilliant Botany, please hit the subscribe button and the like button. It helps a ton, and you can come back for awesome plant and pollinator-oriented videos. You can also help the Pollinator Partnership by checking out my Redbubble page. For the duration of the Project for Awesome, I'll be donating 50% of my proceeds to the Pollinator Partnership. You can pick up stickers, t-shirts, all kinds of awesome merch with plants and bees. In addition to the resources on the Pollinator Partnership website, I also maintain a list of pollinator resources on my website. So you can check that out in the description and find ways that you can help pollinators even more.